I respect all religions, but I'm not a deeply religious person. But I try and live life in the right way, respecting other people. I wasn't brought up in a religious way, but I believe there's something out there that looks after you. I never do anything half-heartedly. I will continue to work hard and play hard and do everything I can to be successful, whatever I do. I don't have time for hobbies. At the end of the day, I treat my job as a hobby. It's something I love doing. That was my way of getting through difficult times of low confidence, hard work. People react to criticism in different ways, and my way is definitely to come out fighting. I'm a strong person. I'm a strong family man. I'm a strong husband and a strong father. I'll never forget where I'm from. Never forget my roots. It doesn't matter where I live. I'm English. Simple as that. In my career, there's many things I've won and many things I've achieved. But for me, my greatest achievement is my children and my family. It's about being a good father, a good husband, just being connected to family as much as possible. My parents have been there for me, ever since I was about 7. I'm a very stubborn person. I think it has helped me over my career. I'm sure it has hindered me at times as well, but not too many times. I know that if I set my mind to do something, even if people are saying I can't do it, I will achieve it. I don't regret anything, but that doesn't mean that I don't look back and think, what was I thinking? I've seen the growth of this game in this country, the stadiums that were built, the great European players that have come and the great American players who've been created. Americans want to be number one at everything. And they are at baseball, football, basketball. Soccer is growing fast, and I want to be a part of that. It's so important to have manners and treat people from all walks of life the way they should be treated. Throughout my career I have been pretty successful. I've played for some pretty big teams, represented my country quite a few times, and played for managers without sentiment. There are certain battles that you pick. When they're not worth picking, they're laughable stories. I have got this obsessive-compulsive disorder where I have to have everything in a straight line, or everything has to be in pairs. I don't regret the decision to retire. My body was losing its edge. I was taking longer to recover from injuries. You have to get out at some point. I don't know whether it's the athlete in me or the passion I have for the game. I always think that I can step back on the field and play. On the fragrance side, I think it's important that it's not overpowering, a fragrance on a man or a woman. I think it's important to see the person before you smell them. Less is more. I've never seen myself as a celebrity, but I see it in a positive way. The fact that people are still interested in most parts of my life. I'm not one of those people who is not looking forward to getting old. I'm happy with my life. I don't think I'm really in a situation to complain, because I consider myself to be privileged to be doing what I do. I just want people to see me as a hard-working footballer and someone who is passionate about the game. I have always found it an honor that people have wanted to buy my shirt and an honor that fans turn up to watch the team I am playing in. I have always found that a huge honor. You start realizing as you get older that there are some kids who don't know who you are. My private life is perfect. If your private life and your life outside football is good, then it is good on the field for you. Everyone's been so quick to say that I'm really thick or I haven't got a brain. People will think whatever they want to think. It was always going to be difficult, no matter what I'd set up. No matter how many children I have got to take my mind off things. There was always going to be a moment when I finished playing, that I was going to find tough. At the end of the day, I'm a footballer who has played at some of the biggest football clubs in the world and played with some of the best players in the world. It's one thing I like about America. They respect the sportsmen. They put them up on a pedestal. They don't try to knock them down. And that's a great thing, to be respected by the whole country. It's so patriotic. When I was a kid, I thought my dad was a little bit harsh with me at times. Sometimes I needed an arm around me instead of my dad telling me what I did wrong, but it obviously worked. People look at my tattoos, and the majority of them are religious images, so people think, oh, he must be very religious. I respect all religions, but I'm not a deeply religious person. But I try and live life in the right way, respecting other people. I've played under some of the biggest and best managers and achieved almost everything in football. Of course it hurts when people question it, but I've come to the end of my career and can look back and say I've achieved everything with every club that I've played for. I would never complain about the position I'm in or the attention I get. At the end of the day, I'm very lucky to have what I have and do what I do, but I don't see myself as any different from anyone else who works hard and is a dad and a husband. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and keep